to simulate a typical off-road hill climb. The movable track can be manipulated with all sorts of ruts and bumps, ranging from easy to extreme. With all four wheels engaged, there's plenty of traction to push on up the hill. Not only does this get us out of trouble, but it also means we're not screeching or spinning wheels, which is a world where these diff locks really come into their own. If you're driving on the beach, I'd recommend leaving the diffs open until you get into trouble and need that bit of extra traction to get out of the bog. If you're crossing a stretch of water, then flick the switch on the way down in case it gets slippery midstream and you need a bit more momentum.
Competition vehicles do run differential locks in their vehicles, but to be perfectly honest with you, the majority of diff locks that we sell at ARB allows you to manually lock the vehicle's differentials, which in turn provide 100% traction to all four wheels. If you've got open differentials front and rear, you run the risk of getting excessive wheel. The locking differential system will be a manually activated system that allows you to lock the differentials, giving you positive traction to all four wheels, enabling you to drive through those obstacles. Good a condition as we found them, and the worst thing you can do is go in there and have wheels spinning everywhere and turning out tracks and so forth. So a locking differential system will... Successful remote area travel is all about being well prepared, and that starts with your vehicle. And there really is no better way of preparing your vehicle than making sure you have got 100% traction on demand at all times. And the way to achieve that is with a manually operated lock-in differential system and a good set of off-road tyres.
Forsaj sərhədlərə yox deyir.
years, it's become less so. Now, let's look first at the
Simple as hooking it onto your wheels and jacking it up underneath the vehicle. And make sure you've got your vehicle in gear with the brakes on. The jack mate will work with both alloy wheels. You've just got to have somewhere to hook it on.
complements the shape of the vehicle and is colour-coded for added aesthetics. Incorporating a unique hinge system, the Sprint comes in two distinct parts, with the slimline front permanently fitted to your vehicle and the large rear section which can be lifted to provide unparalleled access to the ute tub. The unique hinge system arch to allow almost completely unobstructed tub access from the side of the vehicle.
There was a fair bit of debate around this place. Some of the guys wanted black, some suggested white, and us up front and out back, as well as a set of heavy-duty rock sliders down either side.
It's the first thing you should check out when buying a roof rack. Poor quality welding looks untidy, but more importantly is more likely to fail through. What you should be looking for is nice even welds of a consistent size that have good penetration. Steel roof racks tend to be most popular amongst four-wheel drivers because they are strong, durable at close intervals, which provides a very stable and secure platform, particularly when combined with the optional forks that are on staff vehicles and that have been on there for a few years, storing bulky items like swags, camp chairs and even spare tyres. Made. I mean, in there you'll find laser cutters, robot welders, and a very, very high level of care and attention to detail to make sure that the product that we're putting out is the very, very best you can get for your vehicle. On most vehicles, that particularly the low-slung dual-cab utes and so forth, that you really want to fit protection equipment basically from where the bull bar finishes right the way along to the back of the transfer case, and that way you're protecting things like the sump, the gearbox, and of course the transfer case as well. Vehicle, and there's very good reason for that. I mean, at the end of the day, if you are unlucky enough to slide down a track into a tree, hit a kangaroo at high speed, there's a good chance you're going to immobilise the vehicle. So you do want a good, strong steel bull bar up front, protecting you from those sort of situations. And of course, the modern bull bar does a lot more than just protect the vehicle. It's an idea to get yourself hung up on a rock. A high lift jack is a great way to get the vehicle up, chock underneath the wheels, and then keep going. So again, having jacking points, the reason for that is they've really come a long, long way in terms of design. And that's by necessity. The most important feature of a bull bar is its mounting system and how it attaches to the chassis. It's absolutely vital that the bull bar is, of course, and if you have a look at the side rails on the vehicle, one of the reasons side rails are so much stronger than your